Shalom, Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah Kadash. That will honor the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and roll well and say, taste to all the Akim in all four corners of the earth whose pushes his truth, sincerity. Shalom, Akim. I want to get into this article right here. It was actually a video, and it had Jake. He was driving one of these cyber trucks down the highway. In the fast lane, it cut off on him, and he pulled over to the side. And the reason for it cutting off was because he had put the cyber truck in one of his music videos, he claimed, and it was he was just rapping about the cyber truck, and it was just basically, just cut off on him. So now he's saying it was a joke, but we do know, us in this truth, we gonna take, everything's not for fun, you know what I'm saying? Some of these things really have a real message behind them. And in this situation, we've seen it, there's a movie out, and it shows all the cyber cars piled up at the exit from one city to another. We've seen, there was the actor, he was in one of these, if I'm not mistaken, when he died in his car, it was an electric car, one of these super souped up Elon Musk cars, and the windows and doors all of a sudden locked. There was a Jake who there's been numerous of people who have died, when their cyber truck or cyber car doors locked on them, and they were inside and it caught flame, and it wasn't opening up on them, So basically, all I'm saying is that, they're trying to paint this as it was a joke. Well, this cyber stuff is not no joke. These cyber, Elon Musk's Teslas aren't no joke. They actually have a cruel meaning. They have a cruel ending to them, because these are all controlled by a computer. And we know the time that we're in right now, where this devil is trying to merge humans with machine. So he has his car out, he tried to do his own city, down in Vegas with his tunnels and all that stuff. And he also, let's not forget, his rocket ships that he sends into so-called space all the time. And then he also plays with the Neuralink, so this dude is hell-bent on controlling the minds of the people. He's come out with these Tesla cars. They're computers. They don't run off of gas. They run off of electricity. And they have a big computer in front of it, and it'll tell you when it needs oil change. Tells you when when the tires are running low. If you're not in your car, if you're not around your car, people walk by it automatically records them. This is basically a super souped up car, So I when I seen the video of the truck cutting off, I automatically thought that it was real. But now they said that it's not real, I still think it was real, just me personally. Or even if it wasn't real, just these things could really happen, man. Because Tesla, once again, this company is not here for the faint of hearts. My man Elon Musk could wake up one morning and go straight to his company and fire everybody. Just send them an email. That's the way he does things, man. He doesn't play. This is a real devil right here, man. Real demon. This is Proverbs 4:16. And I'm gonna start at 14. Proverbs 4:14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Don't deal with this devil's technology, man. Even though it looks cool, it sounds good to the ears, it's something deceptive behind it, man. Why do I have to have all these cameras in my car? Why do I have to have them all on the side? Who are you recording? Is this for my safety purposes, or are you just recording information? You have this big computer on your car. It records everywhere you go, every stop you made, These are the type of things, and people ask, why? Because they want to track everything that you do, This devil wants to know everything, every move you make, every store you stop at, every park you go to. He wants to know all these things, man, It says, Proverbs 4:15. Avoid it, pass not by it. Turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief. And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall, man. You know? So this devil, Elon Musk, you know, he's come up with these different devices, different things for quite some time. And what have they done to help, you know, the so-called man out, you know? Our population, or even Earth out. What has it done, man? He ain't done nothing to help out. You know, he's creating robots for destruction. He's creating his cars for more destruction, you know, and his Neuralink is definitely for destruction, man. You know, these different devices he's creating, man. You know, this is the wicked the scriptures speak about, man. His devices are nothing but for his gain's sake, and also for population control at the end of the day. You know, you gotta remember, the president before we have right now, he was pushing to get rid of gas cars and have all electric cars throughout the whole U.S. You know, the things that he was pushing for were crazy, and it's going to even get worse with the new president. It ain't like one is better than the other. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say that by far, but you know, it's just gonna get even sicker, man. But yeah, these devils, they don't get any sleep until they cause something to fall, man. You know, they're in their bed right now. Tesla turning, thinking of different devices to put upon the people, man. You know, of devices for money, sacred, or just to send you off to your deathbed, man. You know, let me continue. This is Proverbs 4:17. For they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. You know, just going into what I said, man. You know, what is the purpose of Elon Musk guy, man? You know, he's got all these robots. He's getting ready to sell to the people for the low. You know, and he keeps perfecting them. I did a video a while back and showed you the different elevations and different the way they came from these different robots, you know, throughout the years, and just showing you the evolution of them, you know. But yeah, these guys, man, these mad scientists, these evil scientists, these Dr. Evils, you know, there's a bunch of these guys, man, you know, and they're here to serve their purpose, man, you know, because you know, their technology is here to cut that population down, man, you know. And once again, like, let's just say that this was because once again, Jake is taking this as a joke, man, you know. And Jake is taking this as a joke. Jake take everything as a joke. When you think about it. They take the time we're in as a joke. Everything is a joke, man. You know, when the CJAB dropped, you know, they were joking around with that. You know, you had a bunch of Jakes making songs, joking around. They joke off of all types of real situations that go on Earth, man. You know, our people have a laughing sense of humor towards it. But it's not going to be funny when you have to face with it, when you have to deal with it, man. You know, when you have to deal with those situations, yeah, you know. And that's our job, is to warn our people, man, because, you know, this devil was coming out with these different inventions, and our people are just going to blindly go into it. But guess what? The Lord gave us these scriptures, and we're going to break these scriptures down and use them against these devils, man, against our people that are wicked, that choose to deal with these devil's devices, man. Isaiah 62:6, I have set watchmen upon the walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Yea, that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, man. You know, because you make mention of the Lord, you keep not silence, like. But yeah, man. So our job is to call out these different wicked inventions when we see them. Our job is to call out any form of wickedness, man, from our own people on to the heathens, man. You know. And if Jake is out here making these false videos about this, man, because one thing about it, man, Elon, you know, he pays attention to this goofy stuff, man. He pays attention to everything. And it's not too far-fetched that he would do something like this, man. That he would cut a man's truck off and put it in his video. Because these devils have different guidelines of how they want their devices used, man. You know? And they'll cut it off, man. And they'll cut you off, man. You know? And that brings me to, the times we're coming into once again, because, you know, this devil's all about cutting you off, man. So if you don't get down with his get down, he'll cut you off, man. Plain and simple, man. But let me bring this back once again. This is bring something else up. This is going back into what I'm speaking about, because we have to give our people a warning. Ezekiel 3, and I'm going to start at 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand, man. So we have to warn our people. The Lord has given us this great knowledge, this great wisdom through these scriptures. So we have to take these scriptures and warn our people, man. We because they're not going to be able to break down these scriptures. They can't go through the Bible and look through these different things and find out what's going on, man. The Lord has blocked them from that, man. The Lord has set us as prophets up to do a job, and that's our job, man. Plain and simple, man. This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he shall cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And this is the time we're coming into, man. Because once again, with this devil merging machine with human, and this Elon Musk spirit on his car rally, and the people are just gravitating towards this ignoramus stuff, let it be you already have power grid shutoffs in California and different parts of the United States, but yet they want to flood the market with electric cars. This is how stupid the people are, man. But he's going to soon promote his Neuralink even harder, and these people are going to take it, man, willy-nilly style, man, because they want to be a part of that. They want to be plugged into the matrix, so to speak, But yeah, man, I just seen this video, and, like I said, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in, because I said that Jake is full of folly and playing games, if this is a joke. But if it's not a joke, and because that's the other thing that Esau does. Remember, he runs the media. So Jake recorded it and showed the truck getting cut off. Maybe Elon and his team had flipped around and said, no, this was a joke. It was a lie. It really didn't happen. This, that. Remember, the devil controls the narrative as far as the media and social media and anything else that's out there right now. But yeah, man, I just wanted to bring that out. With that being said, let's edify. Shalom, Makim.